Okay, so hello. I am just now hopping on Warframe after not having been there for a long, long time. On the advice of Saint Midnight, I'm messing with this. Sort of just, I don't know, remembering right now. Trying to, anyway. I was a bit underwhelmed with my previous experience. And, currently I've already got items that are, like, finished crafting in the foundry that I can't even pick up because I don't have enough slots, and I should buy slots. Chances are I was just making them for mastery fodder anyway, so I'm probably just gonna delete some old weapons to make room, because spending money on this game is a trap. Color, accent, color. That's no hairstyle selected, but that's because all the hairstyles are not the one that I want. Personally, I'll be looking forward to the quest line I've heard of where you actually grow up. I want a beard. $37 platinum just for some... No, I don't know why it's defaulting to one that I don't have. It's a little insidious. And tips. See what? Just turn it all this dark color. Thanks. Markings. Okay, inner eye color. I guess I can't apply any of my other previously unlocked. Oh, that's dubious as well. I'm sure I had some unlocked, but oh well. That didn't seem to change anything. Am I able to change how the eyes, like, show up? Okay, so this changes the eye glow. It's tragic. They glow the center of the eye, which bites. I guess I'm not doing eye glow, which kind of sucks because I like the eye glow. That looks a little bit better.
I hope we're ready for this.
My
Nope.
warframe is the hand, and I am the will. I hope we're ready for this.
Oh,
My
Alan's what I used to
warframe
be.
is the hand, and
The Lotus is counting on us.
Yeah, Owl is where I'm at.
Transference signal strong.
The Lotus is counting on us.
Nope, didn't change anything. Why? Owned, owned, owned. Why is my
My
voice
warframe
not
is the
able to
hand,
change it?
and I am
There
the
we go.
will.
Always get stuck in character customization. Yeah, I chose some kind of bruising, didn't I? Accent color, maybe some kind of green? I actually can't tell anything going on there, so... Okay, at least this thing's showing my viewers now. What's this? Oh, this is where we install arcanes, I guess? Clothing. Facial accessories. I don't think I need any facial accessories. No. Not that that's cool anyway, but... kind of is. Just in secret. Yeah, that's cool. I use this super dark green because it's near black and it causes the red to pop even more. I know it's a little edgelordy, but it's kind of what I do. Let me try... They don't have a proper purple on here. Yeah. Free-to-play game. Shooting, powers, ninja flips, double jumps, flying sometimes, invisibility. Oh no, no. What are you doing? Yeah. Put that on. There you go. Keep that on. You got wearing that like a belt. Alright. Tertiary color. What's tertiary color even? Oh, wow. That's tertiary? Looks like that should be a primary. I do dig this armor. Makes me feel like it's a shame to go with a dark color. Kind of like the white there. Actually really like the white there, never mind. The suit energy, I do want red. Yeah, nice bright red. Alright, what's secondary effect? Those. How dark a red can we get here? pretty dark. Primary. Is that effective? Alright, how dark a red? We're gonna... It's a weird shine that my suit has on it. I don't know that I care much for that. Hello, viewers. Lining color. We'll go with the dark red as well. No hood selected. There is a secondary suit energy. What's that about? Oh, I see. Oh, it doesn't even... It's just red. Okay. Oh, I'm with New Loca, just like Saint Midnight is, so that works. I remember I was doing some kind of juggle with the factions. I guess I'll get back in the swing of whatever that was. Alright, well, I'm good. I have no recollection of what I was doing. They must have wiped everything again, because I know I had some investment in these, but... So... Zinurk is my active one, apparently. And what do I own? Pool is 505. Do I have stuff activated? Unlock. Oh, I have 0 focus. Crikey. Okay. And equipment. I just have my moat amp. Only vaguely recall what all that's about, so. Alright, I dig the eyes enough. Let's see, did I open this up? So I may or may not have access to Nidus. This is my weird kind of bedroom thing. Clearly I messed with a little bit. This, right, all that junk. Okay. So we'll go to the cockpit of my Lisette. The last time I was messing with this, the wolves of Saturn VI were a thing. And they were annoying. They were very annoying. Equipment. Arsenal. Probably not what I meant to do. Equipment. Inventory. Weapons. Maxed. Atarax. Not maxed. I've formatted apparently, so I care about that one. ballistic was 30. Bow prime. Oh, okay, 30. Sestra, 30. Are they all 30? Did I get them all? No, the Penta I did not. I kind of want to ask Saint if anything has changed where I shouldn't get rid of my weapons like that. Progress. What, Fang or one of these powerful mid-range rifle used by Grenadier shock troops? 5-round bursts. I'll claim that. Alright. Maybe you can help me understand some things. Oh, I was rocking pure oh, I was trying to level this up, I bet. And it's Zener. What's 0 of 18 unlocked mean? Alright, so I clearly have the Zeneric lens on this. Sorry, what is that thing? The poop is Parazon. I have no clue what this is. It looks like I can... Oh, are all my pots gone?
Ordis did not think the operator could be more attractive. Wrong again, Ordis.
Ah, yes, flattering AI. Alright. Cool. I can do that around my ship then. Okay. Companion layout. Worm's max rank, but why did I have Worm? Oh, it's Worm Prime. Upgrade. He's got a ways to go, clearly. Vacuum. I have 235 platinum. That could be handy. I'll wait for some guidance on how to spend that, though. Oh, these things. God, I hated these things. This whole other Warframe effectively to level up that is very limited and lame. Looks like I did unlock the whole K-Drive thing at least. Appearance. Can we go less edgelord? What is this? Why is the emissive also red? Well, it must be the energy of whatever he puts out. And I suspect sometime back I was kicked from whatever clan I was in, but I guess I'll check that out. Okay, there's that. What is the red in the emissive, and why can't I seem to change it? Go white. Oh, there we are. Alright, so that's nice and shiny. I'm getting a very Phantom of the Opera vibe from this now. Red Death type stuff. Do a cold metal look. Energy. Maybe I'll keep that a red just to... Yeah, I don't have any of the other helmets. I did rock this one on PlayStation. That's adorable. They made it just straight up like a top hat. This one's kind of cool. I get to preview it. Yeah, that's right. That one's like a wizard's cap. Is this supposed to be like a plague? I'm sure it's supposed to be a plague doctor. Yeah, I see it. Hey, when you shout like that, it just frustrates us. You heard her. This one's kind of cool. Reminds me of... Actually, it's exceedingly reminiscent of Bloodborne. I actually think I like that a lot. It's like a super high collar. What's this one? Oh, it's even got a little monocle. Of course, the color schemes are such where it's going to be really, really hard to, like, actually make that look like a top hat. Everything's got to look like it's grown on a foot. Hi. Yeah, a little bit. Clearly I had that in mind for the Atarax. I really have no clue what I was up to though, so maybe I'll run like a super low level earth defense just to get the feel back. Try to stretch out, feel my powers and stuff again. I probably had a pet. That pet probably went. So, what is that? Garuda. Okay. I'll look into all that snot later. Trinity and Nova. I guess that might be why he rocks him. Alright. Let me look here. Communication. Clan. Start my own or learn about them. So, I'm quite certain I no longer belong to one. Which means there's gonna be some stuff I no longer belong or like have access to, but I'm just not that bent about it. Offline. Man, this would be about as long as it's been since I've been on here. So, it's been over a year since I've been on here. That's a good indication right there. I'll ask about all the indicators later. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Earth. How did we end up doing these? Koba? Should be able to recognize that I was certainly there often enough. Perhaps not. Yeah, man, we totally didn't do the outside thing. Exterminate. It's an everyday thing. Well, I mean, they absolutely could. They wanted to stream from 7 to 9. Yeah, absolutely. I told them they could do that. Would it be 7 when you want them to go out, or 9 when you want them to go out? This is, of course, assuming that I'm awake at 7. That tomorrow wouldn't work. Yeah, of course. Capture. Excavation. No! Assassination. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I understand that. And 6 to 16. I don't even know what frames I have at this juncture. Got limbo. Did I assume? Maybe I did the quest for him. Clearly I put some money into this last time. Still have a bunch of platinum sitting back over. I'm working on it, man. I do not remember what I was doing, but
The enemy is at our
I'm
doorstep.
going to rely
You
heavily
must defend our
on you for
equipment
that.
until reinforcements arrive.
What a mess. Let's clean it up.
I'm also sitting on a not inconsiderable amount of platinum that I will require your guidance on how to spend. But yeah, all I've done is mess with colors so far. It's been 410-ish days since I played this last. Just so's you know. Nope. Does it take a lot to do? Invalid target. Okay, I can't see my Yeah, I'm not able to... There we go. Oh, I just canceled that ability. Throw that back up. Cataclysm's fun, but I can't remember how to attack. There we go. Okay. I wonder if I have any detections or anything on them. Yeah. Forgot things pretty much die whenever they just interact with this ability. Oh, you're good. You get home at what, 11:30, 11:50 or something? You're solid. Oh yeah, yeah. There should be schedules. Okay. That works out for me because then I can set their stuff up to just be on while I'm doing my stream. Mm-hmm. Exactly. What was it? Synergy. Platinum is... Oh, I know what platinum is, but I'm going to be trying to do the smartest thing with it. Probably less about buying specific things and more about buying things that lubricate future gameplay. Like, was it there used to be a thing that you could buy, and it's like blueprints for certain resources, so that you don't have to like do so much of the farming process again in the future. What just happened? Oh crap! Okay, apparently I killed the sergeant a year ago. This guy's probably gonna kill me. Oh, he's using war. He's not even using broken war. canceling my ability, you douche. That's one of the things that frustrated me the most about this game. You get these frames, you're investing in these abilities, you're spending all these mods to make these abilities work. And then they've got enemies that turn your abilities off. It's like they decided they aren't going to play the game the way they've told you to play the game the whole time. Yeah, Stalker. So lame. So lame that he just turned your abilities off. They should have the decency to program their enemies to fight you at your strength. At the strength that they've sort of guided you to use, to train yourself for. It wasn't always how the Stalker worked. But now, I haven't killed the Stalker probably since they redid it like this. Why? Because I invest in my abilities that he just turns off.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
What's what? Oh, I see. I will battle.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Yeah, I get that that's how he's been for a while. He was like that, like I said, a year ago. But he didn't start out like that. He started out a much more, I don't know how I want to put it, a way less cheap enemy. It seems like a super duper cheap, low thing to program an enemy to ignore the player's abilities. Like, that's just so cheap. And of course, he wasn't the only thing like that too. When I was messing with the Wolves of Saturn 6, they were like that. And then I was here well before the Corpus had those enemies that just like turned off your abilities with that aura. Yeah, but that used to be more of a philosophy than some kind of bizarre power set. It begs the question, why isn't anyone else an anti-Tenno? Why hasn't, what's his nuts, who, like, mastered immortality through the, Orican stuff? Why hasn't he figured out that anti-Tenno stuff? You know what I mean? You can't just throw that into a setting and assume that no one else thinks about that or touches that. Why aren't any of us anti-Tenno? Wouldn't that mean that we would be able to develop abilities like the Stalker that theoretically he couldn't turn off because he's not anti-Tenno or whatever? It's just a low, cheap thing to do for your most challenging enemies to be challenging because literally they tie your hands behind your back before they fight you. It's grotesque. You know, when he's in here with me, this is Limbo, guys. When he's in this, I'm thinking too much into it because I'm angry. I'm thinking into it because they didn't think enough into it. And they're the guys who are getting paid for all this. Like, lore-wise, yeah, it's easy to think too much into it. The problem is, that's my playstyle is my abilities. Especially with Limbo. That's my playstyle. If my playstyle is just bouncing around and using the overpowered weapons and stuff like that that everyone ends up grinding up to do, that has nothing to do with whether or not I'm playing Limbo or Frost or Valkyr or anybody. That's just, we aren't our Warframes anymore. We're just the guns that every Warframe can equip. I'm just my whatever Similor, or I'm just my Vacor Heck, or whatever. I'm no longer Limbo. And it's super, super frustrating. They wrote and programmed all of these abilities. Why didn't they think around them? Why didn't they invent something cool that interacted with your abilities as opposed to something that just turned them off. Like that's a challenge. Well, I mean, it doesn't seem like it. For example, if something were to come after Limbo, the trick would be to step inside this dome that I have going on. Because I can be hit by the things in here. I can be hurt and killed by the stuff that's inside this dome. And the Stalker especially can jump up, right up in here, and start stabbing me. But that's not what they had him do. They had him just turn all my stuff. And I imagine that's even more frustrating for people who want to play characters like Rhino or Inaros. Because the Stalker should have to deal with your power. He should especially have to deal with your armor that you built up, that you spent your resource to put on you and stuff like that. Everything should have to deal with that, and the creators should have to write around that. Well, yeah, I know that. I know he does that to everybody. He does that to Nova. He does that to everybody. That sucks, is my opinion. That's super duper lame. It's like you're running it. You said you're only familiar with 5th edition. I don't know how familiar you are with 5th edition, but it's like if I were running a game for you, and you're a wizard, and every single important moment in the game,
Eyes
the
open.
bad guy
There's glass
or
resonance in your neighborhood.
the crucial point or whatever was sitting in the middle of some anti-magic field.
Whatever these cephalites have become, there's no going back.
What was that? You know, I mean, you're not going to play a wizard for long. You're going to want to pick up a cool sword
There's
and
gotta
some
be a
cool
way to take
armor
these things down.
and be the guy with the cool sword and the cool armor. And that's what this comes down to, is I realize, like, there's no real point in investing too much in all the abilities that are supposed to maximize the effectiveness of all the mods that are supposed to maximize the effectiveness of my ability, because it's never going to be effective when it counts to begin with. I might as well just invest everything into a cool gun, and that's it. It's hard to even say if I should invest stuff into the
Extraction
passive
is
armor
ready.
of my
Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Warframe, because the Corpus showed us a long time
Keep
ago
fighting. Another
that as
opportunity
long as
to
you're rocking
extract
radiation
Malakir soon.
damage, Warframe armor doesn't count. I just don't think that's clever. I think it's very ham-fisted and half-assed. It's like someone I know had a setting where it was possible to learn this thing called Blackfire, because for whatever reason he liked the idea of things that are immune to fire actually being able to be burned by some kind of fire mastered through some other kind of way. I'm like, you really had to go. You like, why couldn't you give the fire guys their fire? Why not attack them with ice or water or any other element or a sword, because they're not immune to those? No, you specifically had to go and create this thing that was super fire just to specifically be able to rob them of their immunity. For some reason. Like, why do that? Why do that? And, you know, for me in that game, it quickly made me realize there's no reason to cultivate any defense, because I'm never going to get to be the guy who does this, because he's always going to find some reason why I can't do that, or why that's ineffective, or something like that. Instead of, like, beating me or killing me through the millions of other ways that it can be done, he'd specifically want to take that thing that I was trying to be my elemental sort of story-wise thing and shove it down my throat. It sucked. And then like in this, or the Wolves of Saturn 6 and stuff like that. God, I can't get over that. It's so graceless. It feels... Hi. Cat loving the most. Hi. It feels clumsy. But like on the part of the creators, and it feels deceitful, dubious, like it was a prank, like they've set me up to fail. Yeah, and of course, I'm frustrated at that situation, not you. I'm glad that you enjoy this game. I would not wish otherwise. And I've definitely played it long. Like this is my Xbox account. My PlayStation account was way more developed. What are you talking about? You mean the pixelation? No big deal. Yeah, of course. But yeah, I was a clan leader of the clan. Oh, Digital Extremes is not going to listen to me. Until I actually had some way to actually impact their wallet, which I do not, and probably never will, they won't listen to me. And look at their model, too. Like, I guess that's another thing I have to say is, this clearly... Awesome. This clearly works for them. This game is renowned as quite the success. Yeah, if all of you are chatting, it really helps me out. Yeah. So, you know, I'm not going to sit here and ignore that. I'm not going to say that this game somehow overall sucks or is a failure or something like that. I guess I'm as frustrated about it because there is so much that I could enjoy about this game that when they, like, shut me down like that, it hurt. It cuts that much deeper, if you know what I'm saying. If this were a game I wasn't really emotionally invested in, it just wouldn't bother me much at all. I'd be like, oh, of course it does that, because it's this game. So far, 3. Saint Midnight, you and you. What, talking? No, that's viewing. Oh, because it's updating or whatever? But, I mean, I'm giving this game a solid shot. So I'm going to be at this, you know, maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after that. We'll have opportunities to play together. Yeah, and I dig that. Man, what the crap is yanking me around like that? How do I do the jump thing again? Why isn't this working? Oh, because that thing is... There's already stuff in this game that drains my energy and shuts my abilities off. Even in a better way. You know what I mean? I accept the ancients and how they do what they do. No, I mean, again, it's like expecting the wizard to be a fighter. I played Limbo to play Limbo. Not to play Soma Prime. And so we're clear, I can, I can disagree. I can hold an opposite opinion from you and not think anything, of you because of it. Excuse me if I seem heated. I was trying to explain why I seem heated. I feel like it could have been a lot better if they didn't. And there are differences, like when they fixed Mesa, because they basically her power allowed a couple of people to sort of machine auto turret all the challenges, killing things before they could even be seen. That I understand. That I do get. But like, for example, you have something like Frost's Globe. There's a specific reason that exists. It is to help defend a point, right? And that's it. In my opinion, that's all of Frost. That is the entire value of his character. He has some AoE attacks, he can freeze or this or that, the other thing. But what that boils down to is he's got range DPS like every other Warframe. What is iconic to him is that globe and his ability to allow people to actually establish a reliable defense around a point. When you have an enemy come in that has an aura around them, that if that aura touches the edge of that globe and turns it off, completely violating the defense, what's the word that I want to use? You invalidate the entire existence of the Frost Warframe. Because oftentimes you're in enough of a wave of something where you can't afford to have that thing go down. If it goes down, you have to put it back up and then put it back up and put it back up and put it back up a few times before it can actually get to a point where it can withstand one of the bombarder's explosions. That's I don't get that. It's not unique to Digital Extremes. It's not. Every single online game I've ever seen struggles, and I'm going to say struggles because I'm vehemently opposed to the concept of this being the norm. They struggle to factor in sustainable passive defense into their games. I get why it's hard to do because they're trying to develop this like fast-paced, white-knuckle kind of gameplay, and a successful, somewhat passive defense takes the edge off, specifically what it's designed to do. But then you have these characters that are kind of built around establishing that because your model, because the model of your game requires that there be no established reliable defense, you have invalidated these characters. And in so doing, it's sort of counterintuitive. You'd think there are these characters in this game, this must be a thing that I can do. It's a lie. It's not actually a thing that you can do. Not where it counts. Not in the end game, not in like any of the sort of special encounters, not in any of the raids, nothing like that. Do I believe that if it were possible, it would fundamentally change, potentially invalidate some of the challenges in the game? Sure. Why lie to us with the frames, Limbo, and Frost then? Why lie to us with Rhino and Inaros? Why not just never have them in there to begin with and show it for what it is, that it's all the sort of bounce around, bullet hell, shoot, throw, fireballs thing that it is. That's essentially what all of it breaks down to, because the shields and the armor don't work. That's just like Dark Souls. Dark Souls is the same way. Heavy armor is a liability. It doesn't function the way that it does in real life. All it does is slow you down to where you take more hits, and the armor does not mitigate enough of the damage to justify wearing it. You need to not get hit. You always need to not get hit. That's the design of all these kinds of games. Okay, what do I have? I have Max Frost. I've still got some levels to go on my Loki and my Loki Prime. I guess I had one of those. And I have Volt Prime. What? I don't even know what I was doing. Revenant. I think he's like a ghost cleric type dude. I don't remember how much I actually messed with him. And then there's all these guys. What's the deal? Oh, they're just fighting with boats. Oh, I see now. Okay. Clearly, I was just enhancing my mastery rank. So, what's Loki doing these days? He's maxed out right now. I've got 9 more to go. Energy Siphon. Yeah, I built him completely for invisibility, so... Duration, efficiency... I don't have any of the ones that seem to... That's intense. I don't seem to have any of the ones that trade off. has range. I don't mind trading off. Power, I don't mind trading off. Set Warframe. What even is that? Is there were sets? I forgot about that. Oh yeah, no, you guys aren't set up to follow each other. You should do that. You should do that. Do you like streaming at all? Okay, we're in this to be a team, dudes, not... You search them up like you searched me up. Yeah. You just deleted that. Yeah, there you go. There. Oh, no. That's why it hasn't... So, go back. And then... Okay, close out of... Close... Yeah. Close Twitch and then reopen it. Hit the middle button again. Go down. Hit this button. Yeah, quit. And then reopen it. Probably because he was still considered to be streaming. So now some of your stream is going to be like, you know, just you fishing around with menus. Which if you want, I can help you edit that later. Health and shield. I guess because I ran out of stuff that I was putting on here. I didn't care about any of this other stuff. Okay, just deal with that, I guess. Armor, 100. I might as well just do shield recharge. Thanks. Shield, sprint speed. Didn't seem to adjust any of mine. Okay. Oh, right. I was working with somebody who was maxed out. I remember now. I really was just grinding up a weapon. Okay. Oh yeah, what's my passive? Melee attacks 10% chance to freeze the attack for 20 seconds. Cool. Hey. Guys, don't contribute to the noise and stuff like that. Yeah. Attachments. Primary. Man, I really like the metal. Huh? But yeah, I mean, of course, technically, yes, you do, but we can look at the options and see if there's anything to make it specifically kid-friendly or something like that. Keep it with the cold instead of going with warm metal. What did I have that was black? Oh, I see.
Ordis did not think the operator could be more attractive. Wrong again, Ordis.
Accents, probably exactly where I want them to be. What's up? Just wait. It's still gotta. It's updating on its end now. It'll let you in. Armor exists to reduce damage, not prevent it. Enemies exist to present challenge to have fun with and make you think outside the box. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I get your mindset. I know that you do not defeat a Teutonic Knight with just a sword. You're gonna lose. You need either yourself to be quick to pull him down, or other dudes to pull him down and pull his helmet up to stab him in the neck. Armor, even today, mitigates the challenge challenges it's designed to mitigate. You can go full auto fire against a guy who's in a bomb suit, and he'll be fine. But I also understand why they try to avoid that kind of thing in a video game, because of their sort of concept of what they think is fun, or because some other player might whine about the one guy who doesn't have to, bounce around to defend himself. What I'm saying is the powers like the globe and Limbo's thing should always do what they say that they're going to do. They shouldn't do what they don't say that they're going to do. They should always say what they do say that they're going to do. And if that was something that has to be turned off in order to present a certain challenge, it shouldn't have been there to begin with. I guess I would have been okay if this game never had a Limbo, or a Frost, or an Inaros, or a Rhino. I would understand that this is a run-and-gun game. I don't know if that's all that this is, and that's cool. I feel like my efforts with Limbo, with Frost, with Inaros, and with Rhino were wasted. They're nothing but mastery fodder, in my opinion. What's up? Yeah, I guess it is. You're getting in now. You gotta hit next. Look at the... Yeah. Hey man, you can't have this if all you're gonna do is make stuff wet. Oh, let's see here. Oh, that's like old mail that you received since the last time you played. What are the weird noises he's making? Kinda turdy. You go into communication? Friends? For some reason, it's not telling you that I'm online. Go over to hit this again. Oh, there. Now it's showing me online. So go over where I'm online and join session. Welcome to my Lisette. My boat. No, you're not in mine right now. How do you get there? Hit. Yeah, now we're together. You should be able to travel to my ship. Hit this button again. Down to, I guess, communication. Oh no, go up to where you see my my icon up there. Nope, never mind. Navigation. No. Navigation? Man, poop. How do I... No, we can. I just don't remember how to do it. Leave that as it is. And I guess it's junk that's popping out of his throat.
Navigation has been updated with new invasions. Chaos is spreading.
Show invite. Here we go. I have invited you to my orbiter. No. The inside's going to be identical, save the color, the coloring. It's just the outside looks different. I may have a couple of rooms open that you don't.
Disgusting, is it not, Operator? Ordis would enjoy
Purging this.
Cleaning this room, but sadly this
Yeah, you don't have that
vile
unlocked yet. You
mass
see,
serves
your
you and
thing
your
that you're running around
warframes.
in is
A
just a
necessary
puppet.
evil.
There's no one or anything actually in that. Don't. There's a thing on the side of your neck that deals with a quest. Don't get it removed yet. I have to remember how to do that appropriately.
This thing is responsible for biological functions.
I don't know
of the orbiter.
if Saint's still
A
here.
strange
Maybe you can help us
design.
out.
Why would I be built with
I don't
such a
remember that whole
flaw?
Nidus thing. Yeah, cure cyst. I don't think we want to do that. Yeah, it still might mean cure cyst. I don't know, and I don't want to have you miss out on a warframe. Yeah, you know, we're up for it. Alright. I'm sort of just refiguring out how to do this and leveling up this weapon that I have. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to take us to that earth defense I was doing. And we're going to get the hang of our abilities again. Get our respective grooves back. Okay, all that stuff's maxed. And this I have mastered. How do I unequip it? I forget how to unequip it. Maybe I have to have something else on first. So. Okay, Hind. And then, yeah, none. There we go. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, don't... I get passionate about stuff, but this is not a reflection on how I feel about your opinions. It's my take on my experiences with a game. That's it. Do you remember how Nidus works out? I know that, well, like, we've got the cysts on our neck. What do we do to get Nidus as opposed to, just cure the warframes? Because I know we don't want to really do that until we've got Nidus. Oh, the cysts can be used to get certain pets too, can't they? Okay. Accents. How do we select? There we go. Isn't that what we already have going on? Okay. That is still a no. Yeah, no, that's not going to change. Especially the way you continue to behave about it. You're still closer to us just saying no Fortnite, period, than you are to us giving you more Fortnite. Remember, yesterday we were discussing limiting your ability to play Fortnite, period, to like a couple of hours, like an hour or so a day. Because you guys get too just nasty. Alright, and what can I upgrade this thing with based on my mastery rank? 7. And it's beneficial if I can find something that's... Oh, cool, serration. I should cut that down to 5 rounds up. I think it'll be 6. Yeah. And 1 isn't even worth looking at. Split chamber, remember that's good. Hello? Oh, I hear you. Alright, are you ready to go? Okay. That's why we're getting into this, this small thing. No. I like Nidus. Well, the last time I interacted with Nidus, he had a passive health regeneration thing, and that was like his passive. And then you could also get, was it physique or whatever? I can't remember. The one that you can get that one enhancement that can give him even further regeneration. I like regeneration mechanics. Alright, I'll look that up in my... I'll look that up in the codex. But I know it has something to do with assist. Hey. Kill your mic. That's not gonna work. Like, yeah.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
Follow me, man. What do you mean? No, not really. No, you can't. You should get in the red thing, though, because you can shoot through it from inside. There, it freezes them briefly, and what it does is it prevents them from shooting in here. It's like the image. I forget how to do all of my abilities and stuff. My globe also seems kind of small. That's my warframe. This is me. I'm actually the pilot. You automatically do it when you run over it. Okay. There's another in a billion places. Whew. I can barely see. I have to hip fire because, like, my shoulder's in the way. Look at what happens when I go to zoom in on anything. Like, the whole left side of my screen is just gone. It's interesting the way they decided to do that.
Warframe is strong.
Please stop bringing this stuff up. You don't really build for pistol damage. You enhance your pistol, but that doesn't keep you from enhancing your rifle or your knife. You kind of want all those things pretty darn enhanced. Yep, yes you do. Hit Y. There you go. There's a leg. There's a leg sitting there. There was a leg sitting there. Yeah, there are those. I think there's a way to see that. Yeah, we're on wave 4. There's 5 in a set, and we can leave after 5. Hello, welcome back. It's usually better if you stay though, because you get better prizes the longer you can stay, and better experience points. They call it affinity in this, but it's do we have any, have you ever seen any of these enemies particularly glowing? Like red, or purple, or green? Make sure you murder that guy first. Because he's like sucking our energy dry. Or, yeah, the green, they heal their friends. But this guy.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
Click over to the right-hand side, battle.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
We're gonna get paid. It's recommended to stay to 20 waves before rest. Yeah, I agree. I'm just trying to remember how I function. On the PlayStation. Oops. There we go. Oh man, I messed up. Oh crap. Oh no, my on the PlayStation I had 2 frosts. I had a frost prime and a normal frost. And I actually showed, because I played with my whole household at that time, I showed them that it was actually necessary for me to do that because the one was built specifically for a shield that was very strong and reached out very far. And I had to forma the Frost Prime and adjust his slot attunements, or whatever you want to call them, specifically to allow him to be done in that way. And then I had a basic Frost that I ran solo for, whatever missions or whatever. And it was necessary for me to have them both and run them separately because they both had to be formed in separate ways. I was real into the Frost mechanic. Now it's just kind of a novelty for me in these sort of lower missions. Maybe I'll use him if we're trying to farm excavations or something. He used to be pretty good for that. Trying to figure out what Warframe I know has either abilities I think are reliable in a situation, like who has non-static abilities, abilities you don't like actually wear or put on, or abilities that linger. Like what Warframe just has all constant active abilities, like
Eyes open.
push button
There's
active
glass
abilities.
resonance in your neighborhood.
Alright, so we're getting another weird kind of invasion from whatever this is. Cats, so.
Whatever these cephalites have become, there's no going back.
Yeah, push it. Yeah, it's an MMO, so it's like a whole bunch of people. Yeah. Yeah, either something that's just got all kind of active abilities,
You gotta find out what's protecting them
like
and then take
what
your
was it,
shot.
Excalibur, or something that my recollection doesn't have abilities that I really care about. Like for instance, Nidus, all I really care about is his passive health regeneration ability, and augment that as best I could. Probably jack his health as much as I can, and then focus on guns. You may come to observe my practice, but basically, if I have an ability I can't rely on, you'll never see that ability. It's a little different, like in not only a little different. Like in Dungeons and Dragons, let's say I'm playing a fighter. If we're running into enemies, or if I feel like we're just going to be running into enemies that disarm or something all the time, I'll just invest in unarmed combat, and I will never go back to using a weapon. And then frame. No space. Way at the left-hand side, yes. Yes. You're standing on top of it, and it's doing good. No, what do you mean? You were at it. Hit back. I don't know how you got to where you are, but you were. Yeah, I guess type in Warframe again. Click on it. Click on it. And then there, install. Oh, okay, I see. I have, it's up to you, man. Maybe it is. It's up to you, dude. Seeing some definite lag in the stream. Don't really know how to fix that. It's over in the right-hand side of your screen, the corner. And you hold the left bumper in order to bring them up, and then you have to press the corresponding button. The left bumper. The left bumper. Left bump. Yeah, you hold it, that allows you to press a button that corresponds with your abilities. I apologize. Oh yeah, I'd be in deep trouble, man. I'd be in super deep trouble. It's very, very hard to play from any space of distance or safety in this game. Like, yes, you not only can have strong guns, but are strongly encouraged to have strong guns.
Extraction is ready. Unless you
Alright,
can handle
we're gonna
more
go
of the
again.
enemy.
It's gonna get harder, but we're gonna go
Continue
again.
to defend. You will be rewarded
Yeah,
for your
I'm just...
bravery.
I used to be awesome. I used to run endgame content, raids, stuff that got you arcanes. But there's definitely plenty that changed, and I didn't really change with it, I guess. You have to level up all of these abilities. Alright, there is no just, this is a strong gun. You have to pick a gun and level it up and make it strong. I prefer to mitigate challenge. I prefer to play the strategist and the tactician. And that's just true in a whole lot of things. Unfortunately, in things like Dungeons and Dragons, it's just because it tends to be that the fighting rarely ever actually is the solution to the problem. You're always fighting something that's the symptom, not actually the cause. You only ever get at the cause if you've got the knowledge and you have the strategies, things like that. I would take secret knowledge of an enemy over a shiny new greatsword any day. And with this, I personally like the ability to support people and protect them. I'll take another look at Oberon because I also am okay with the ability to like heal them and stuff like that. It just doesn't tickle me to be the runner and gunner. It just doesn't. Everyone else is doing that. That's awesome. I'm super glad they're having fun doing that. I want to efficiently support their ability to do that. Not just be another gun on the field. I don't want to play Trinity. I've made this a point. I do not want Like, it's just a thing with me, I guess. I don't know why they decided to shape her like a human female. These are fungus puppets. I don't get that. I don't get why they decided to shape them like that. But if they're going to have shapes, if they're going to have some sort of gender identity, I want it to be male. Involved in fashion.
On
See
the
what's going on
offensive.
with that. Those guys, we gotta drop them a little bit faster. Can't refresh field. Use my pilots of the parent pilot that did. But you haven't decided that yet. Using took me a second. The way I have to move with the train, so I can't see and how well my shield's doing or anything right now. No, it's not. It's not like that. Yeah, that's no, this thing. Whenever low health bar, you want to have corrosion damage and cut, or hope you can proc. I think health like in half or something. There's a bunch of elements in this game which I actually think they did pretty eloquently. I like how they did their element. You combine things to make other elements. There are definitely plenty of things I like about this game. It's very pretty. The combat is definitely engaging. It's fun. It can get a little grindy and a bit paywall-y with the with progress. Oh, because some of these enemies can affect you with things that cause you to sort of freak out. Okay, cool. Your mag is still level, so this is all good for you. Make sure we kill these guys for like glowing purple. There's just so many of them. And you know, I would have been okay with Stalker or the Saturn 6 dudes or whatever coming in with that kind of thing. Where they're constantly sucking your mana away and you have to deal with how to recoup to be able to use any of your abilities or something. Like I said, the straight up shut off seems rude. It's because we're doing very
Transference
well.
still holding.
No, 20 is absolutely not the max. I remember doing boatloads of waves on the old Orakin ships and stuff like that, where if you got hit once, you're just dead. Working on this shield, having people who can pick you up. They seem to have limited that ability as well. Yeah, there are. Oh, you're just using like your staff ability. Yeah, I meant to correct myself earlier. If you hold this, it gives you access to your other abilities. The right bumper. Left bumper is the jump ball special. Or slide, or something. You'll have to see. I know Mag has the one that sort of sucks a bunch of stuff towards her. And then there's other stuff too. You have potent, valuable abilities. Perhaps even more so than mine in few circumstances. I'm beginning to wish I'd come in here with an unleveled melee. Take care of yourself, man. I see that they've knocked your shield down. We're getting kind of bombarded by ancient healers. We've got to take them out. We'll leave after... Yeah, this is the last wave we'll do this time. But we got to take out the guys that are healing everybody. The guys called ancient healers. The reason we're not able to kill anybody is because the healers are healing. We've got like a healing aura. God, I cannot see anything. Oh my god. Hopefully this gun will be leveled up enough that I can put like a split chamber in it or something. The sad thing is, I can't use any of my abilities. The abilities that specifically clear these dudes out and stuff like that. You're getting something done, man. Keep going. I don't know what you're talking about. We'll leave. Because I'm concerned we won't make it through the next 5 waves. And if we lose, then we lose the things that we've gained so far. Oh, cool. Come on. Flechette. I don't even know if I have that yet.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
Yeah, the one on the left. Yeah. Noticing some of the achievements and stuff. All right, these are mods you equip to your warframe, your weapons. Your appreciation of puns is just entertaining. Oh, well, clearly my moat amp is leveling up. Alright, now we go down to... I see that you shared that. Upgrade. Now we don't have the whatever, so we aren't doubling its abilities. Yeah, darn it, I don't have the space for this. It's not about the next mission we have to do. It's right now we're just kind of leveling stuff up and learning how to play the game again. So you're back on Yorley set. So we'll probably head back into that mission, man. Until you know how to use all your abilities. You definitely, like, your weapons, yeah, you've got space to beef those up a bit. Wait, Northwind's already in there. You have 13 spaces open. You could put... Oh, look. Yeah, look,
I've
Northwind.
been thinking,
Up there is the
operator.
actual weapon.
I
So
thought
you
you'd want
could
to
put
know.
in Fury, which increases your attack speed with that. You could put in Relentless Combination, though that's not terribly useful for the Mark 1 bow. It's what you're using. Put that down. Grab the thing above it. It's a style. No. Clashing Forest. It's not properly formed for your bow, but it'll still help a bit. Go ahead and put it in that top. No. You have to put it in the stance slot. Up. The top. Yeah. It gave you just a couple more slots, but it also changed your move set to a superior move set, so your bow will behave a little bit differently now. What's Reflex Coil? That's for charge stuff. Don't worry about it. Oh. Saint, are you still there? I don't know what the Parazon is. That thing on our hand. I don't know what that's about. Our little Assassin's Creed blade. I've never seen that on these guys before. Hey. Alright. So let's look at this. That was your Mark 1 bow, and it's good. You know how to equip the mods and stuff, so that's important. Okay, Hornet Strike. Good. Oh, cool. So you've already got this doing radiation damage. That's kind of neat. 10% puncture. Looks like slash is the go-to damage for this gun. No, I understand. You've only got 2 slots, so that's not that big a deal. Oh, wow, they added slots to the weapons. This is a, I forget what that thing's called, but you can unlock new slots on that stuff. That's neat. Lightning damage. So your weapons are doing more damage than mine right now. This thing is also doing slash. You're like very built for slash damage right now. Do speed trigger for now. Oh my god, Creamsicle. And then you. You have flow on for the purposes of increasing your energy max, but you're not using your energy. You have to use your actual abilities. Hold this. Press these buttons. Hold on a second, because we can actually look at that. Alright. You have pull. It pulls enemies towards you, stunning them and bringing them into melee range. I think that also works on the items. This one. No, like watch the little video there. See, she's landing and yanking them towards her. Theoretically, you could jump off of a cliff, do that to yank them all off the cliff, and then double jump back onto the cliff. That would be hilarious. It'd be like using force pull. Seems fun. Your passive ability is bullet jumping pulls in nearby items for easy collection. Cool. So bullet jumping is when you hold this in and hit this to jump. You spin like that through the air. If you do that, it yanks all the items you can pick up in the area to you. You do this. That's the left bumper and jump. This is hold right bumper and hit A. And then the last ability you used, if you just hit right bumper, it'll use that ability again. Like let's say you use the ability pull, which means you held the right bumper and hit A. From that point on, all you have to do is hit the right bumper to use that ability again. Magnetize creates a magnetic field around a target, ensnaring nearby enemies and dealing damage over time. Field reacts to bullets and shards created from polarize to increase the damage. So you hit an enemy with that, and then it sucks other enemies in there, and it also sucks bullets and stuff in there too. So it wrecks everybody. Oh, you're fine. Polarize. Emit an energy pulse that depletes enemy shields and armor, creating shards, which become deadly when mixed with magnetize. Oh, that's dope. So this ability, which I believe is set to B, it creates that field around you, and that field drops the shields that the enemies have on them, and it charges your friend's shields, which is really cool. And this one I think is set to Y. And this upgrades at rank 25. Let's see. Crush. Magnetizes the bones of nearby enemies, causing them to collapse in on themselves. So look, it raises them in the air and crushes them. It costs 100 energy. That's all of your energy. Unless, well, in your case, you've got one mod that gives you a little bit more energy than that. But you're going to want a little help. You're going to want to mod out to make that cost less energy. Let's see. All right, you already have a vitality on. You already have redirection. Don't have space for steel fiber. Instead of flow, yeah, go with equilibrium. And that enhances your ability range right there. There you go. That's a bit better. And all that other stuff's going to be leveling up. I just know nothing about the Parazon. And apparently you don't have mods for it either, so I have no clue. That's a bullet jump. Slide too. Infected clip is 15% toxin. This thing does slash damage as well. Shred. Oh, no, it's just max damage. So I don't think I have anything that enhances slash damage. So we're just going to throw an element on here, I guess, for now. We'll go with fire. I don't know. And yeah, Frost isn't going to level up anymore. I'd have to form a him to fit anything new in there. Limbo's maxed. Kind of scared to go with anyone else on a defense mission. Because it's not like I can heal our defense. Max Volt. What does Revenant even do? I was clearly in a mood.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Convert a target into a zealous thrall. They turn on their allies and thrall through damage. They disintegrate in a damaging pillar of energy. Enveloped in sentient energy. Redirecting damage and stunning all those who dare attack stun enemies can be enthralled at no energy cost. Okay, so you want to do that and then spin around and enthrall a bunch of people. Through enemies as a wall of sentient energy, leeching shields and health from encountered, enhanced for thralls. So 2, 1, 3. Modify their damage type. Target select defenses. While incoming damage is redirected back into the beams. Hold fire to boost status effect and damage. Oh. So 2, 1, 3, 4. Yeah. Huh. It'll just take me a minute to figure out how to use him. Don't know, man. I don't think it'll be never. They could have heard you. They would have heard you if you were on your mic.
Yeah, I was talking.
Okay. I guess I'm going to continue to do my do. And we'll support each other. Yes, Limbo. I don't know why you're doing that. Limbo. You're just lagging for some reason? Like, what's it? have no patience. Please wait. What are we waiting for, man?
I'm gonna check my channel. Wait, will this take me out?
No, it doesn't take you out of the game. But what are you, what's the,
How do I look at my channel? Okay,
what are you trying to look up?
I'm trying to see if I got any views on my videos.
Head back to the game. And what is going on?
Are we gonna do the same thing again?
I'm stuck. We gotta level you up.
I was doing pretty good.
Yeah, but what I mean to say is, like, you could have greater power.
Is there anything else we can do?
He kissed my knee. We could try going to other... Oh my god, why is this like this? Awesome.
How do I join you? Communication?
I think I have to invite you. You can invite me. No, 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 not like that. Not like that. Go over to your side. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's a group leader thing. I did it. I sent you an invite and you came over here, but I'm not able to do anything right now for some reason.
Is that your ship?
Yeah, that's my ship. I wish there were a way to force exit from this. We're in a group, right? Alright, try to go somewhere. Interact with that thing right there. Yeah. Now, this is like the whole universe. Go... Alright, first look at the kind of mission it is. If you don't want to... Like, a defense would be best.
I want to do the missions that I gotta do, like to get higher up.
Oh, those missions don't actually help. What do you mean get higher up?
Like you see the things that I haven't unlocked yet,
Yeah, but what do you mean get higher up?
like things that I haven't reached yet.
Look at Erpo there. You must possess an Archwing, so you have not completed the Archwing quest. You can look at your quests. Back. Back. Alright, hit the, this button. Sorry, viewers, I'm, like, stuck for some reason. I'm seeing if my party member here can do something to force me out of this screen, whatever it is. Deadlock protocol. Let me look at your available quests. That's it. What is the deadlock protocol then? Cool. That didn't help. Event, quests, Mercury Junction. There we go.
Stuart.
Rescue a...
And I was like, come on. And he just like fully just stopped functioning. He was like,
Defeat Jackal on Venus. 10 waves of defense at Tessera on Venus. Cool. Hopefully this is yanking me into this mission. Yay! Here. It's another defense, but it's on Venus. And it is a mission that you have to do. And maybe it's taking me with you. Maybe it's crashing my game. Sorry, what? The crap? Oh, I'm not even in your party anymore. I guess I have to exit the game. Super awesome. Shh. Stop taking these off. And don't let him. Hey. If you make it fun for him, clearly he's not going to get it. When he does that, you need to put him down. What you up to? Oh, nothing. Working out those eyelids.
Your face. Attack mommy.
Okay. Round 2. Thank you. I'll go look
If
for
I may
mods.
say, operator, your chosen warframe suits you. Ha ha.
Transmute. Enhance a mod by fusing endo. Dissolve. Okay, dissolve mods into endo. Thank goodness for that command. Now we can do that really fast. That's great. Sentinel will attack. Okay, well, then we can just get rid of all these. Hold on a second. Warframe mods.
Ordis has been counting stars, operator. All accounted for.
Flame repellent. The impact. All of them. Five of these. I'm keeping 2 of each because your pets. Oh, well, I'm glad you're home. R2. Is that there? Alright. Do quick thinking instead, rather than rapid resilience. I'll be waiting for you, Saint. Hope give me a crash course in how to play now. Alright. Hey, are we teaming up? Apparently, Saint will meet up with us at some point, too. What's that? Ah, gotcha. It's all stuff we're gonna have to talk over, man. That's fine. Yes, look at my Sid. Guess I can check that out while I'm waiting for cats to get back. Yeah, it does. Hey man, I'm waiting for you. What's going on? Man, I've totally done the War Within. Jeez. Yeah, but now it's in a place where it's closer to the actual sound. Yeah. Glass Gambit. Wait. Oh, man, I have so many quests to do. Vox Solaris I've done. Saya's Vigil I've done. Howl of the Kubro done. Yes, I can totally do that. Right now, try to run with Saint so that we can both learn how to play this game. I've done the new Strange, Stolen Dreams, Nata. What? That isn't anyone, that's just thing. Second Dream I've done. War Within I've done. What is the Nidus? You know what? Nope. Utilizing my phone. Are you? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Why do you want to remain out of sight all the time? Looks like my feed's kind of frozen anyway. I love you most. Rising Tide. Not yet. Hi. It's probably dug in kind of deep. The theory is that it requires some kind of surgery to dig it out of there. Yes, but don't do that.
The time has come to act together. To open our eyes and gaze with utmost clarity past the present and into a future we create. Shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, it's just more quests you're gonna have to do. All right, well, catch up with Saint. Let's go do your quest stuff. No, head up. Here, let me see this for a minute. I don't think so. I think it's up to speed. Oh, yeah. So you look at your navigator here. And then hit the left bumper. It pops you over onto this thing. That again, quests. New objective, Mercury Junction and Venus. You click on that, and it's going to be like, hey, here's the things that you have to do. See right here. Those are the things that you have to do. One of those things that you have to do is complete 10 waves of defense on Tessera in a single mission. You don't have access to Tessera yet because you have to do this first. So we're going to go here. It jumps us into an exterminate, which is to say we just have to kill everybody. Yeah, there's sniper rifles. You just don't have one yet. Yeah, he did. He's gonna break on the carpet. Because we're ninjas.
Eliminate
We can
all
wall
Corvus
run and
threats.
all that other fun stuff.
Corpus have tech weapons.
I
You'll
know,
need to be
right?
careful.
Oh, we both have to hit this at the same time. Not this one. You get the other one. Hit it. Watch it. He's hitting a console. How do I just... I forget how I just bamf myself out. What teammate needs help opening the door? Hell Knight joined. Yo. Alright, how do I forget how to do it. Whoa. Condor dropship. I mean, I did shoot it, but I'm doing it. Yeah, Kubro. Those things can be pretty cool, but they're a little high maintenance. They're pets, but you have to make sure you keep them. They require food. They require genetic stabilization because they're like weird mutants that aren't really natural. And you gotta cuddle them. Which means you can't like not play for a few days or your stuff's gonna get, like the Kubro goes away basically. I don't know what all that's about and why we're like all standing at that.
You're still in the
I
clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
It's good because if they do, it just increases the number of people we have to murder. Which teammate needs help opening a door? Like that a little update is still included. Are you just beating on that glass, man? Is that what's up? And this is telling me that there's something here. Ooh, hey guys, found a thing. How do I mark that again? There you go. Oh, crud. Again? There's a guy coming. You have to murder him really, really fast. Come in here. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, super awesome, thanks. You nerd. And it just... Stupid. He's gone, because he comes in and just kill you by cheating. And then runs away.
Broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
You use pull on them? Neat. Yeah. Yeah, come on. Oh, right, you hold in zoom to... There you go. I remember. Oh no. Come on. You have less than a minute to extract from us.
Another job well executed.
Alright. Apparently Hell Knight did a whole bunch of the work. Reach. Oh, you didn't grab that mod. That's a pity. Reach is cool, especially for like the bow weapons, bow staff weapons. All right, now we run to your next thing. You interact with the... No. Yeah, someone else, yeah, that other guy just yanked you to another mission. You'll have to just, when you land or whatever, you'll have to leave mission. We'll set the party to like private, since we're still learning.
Wow, let's see. How's the dog already get
These dogs are special. You'll understand. It's I forget what the stuff's called, but it's like a sort of it's basically what we're made of. Abort mission.
An unexpected color combination, operator. My sensors are bleeding. Pleased.
I don't think he said you got nothing, man. I guess we'll go with the white. The accents are fine. The emissives. Go red. Cool. So very shiny. Yeah, just join up with me, man. Okay, man. You didn't need to spam that.
Operator, are you enjoying the view?
Accept. Saint, we await you.
Anyone else picking up weird signal shapes?
Dude. Jump to your next quest. Take us there. Nope. Mm-hmm. Right bumper. Right bumper. Alright, we're already on that planet. So get out of this. Now you need to go to Tessera. Which is that one. Huh? What is it?
If I may say, Operator, your chosen warframe
You
suits
said mine
you.
hunters?
Ha, ha.
I mean, there's definitely movies, but... Manhunter or whatever. No. I'm a little disappointed that this show has a big cat thing in it. I really thought it'd be all zombies.
Our position has
All
been
right.
compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
Dude,
Okay.
do you want to
Ready
play
to
or not?
blast these machines into spare parts?
But you can bounce around or whatever if you want. Oh, hello, Jedi. Jedi Master. That's above his head. Oh, yeah. Dude, we're gonna wreck this one. You cannot shoot at enemies from inside this thing. Because your phase shifted. Like, inside this thing, you're a ghost. The blue stuff's coming from Jedi Master. The red stuff comes from me. You have the magnetize ability. I think it's B. I think it's hold this and hit B. Yeah, look, see that? And that takes the shields off of things and helps our shields out.
Eyes open. There's glass resonance in your neighborhood. Cephalites. Time to smash some glass. You gotta find out what's protecting them and then take your shot.
It's the guy that we're running with. He's suspending them. Yeah. I'm gonna have to look at my abilities when I get back to my reset, because I've forgotten how to use them. This is the only one I remember how to use. I know that there's a way that I can phase shift myself to the opposite phase, so that from in here I can shoot things. No, he hasn't, but that's the plan. Yeah, because it boosts everyone's shields when you use that ability. To be, like, well beyond what their shield normally can be. As long as he's not hurting himself. Oh, Hawkeye's the culprit. Gotcha. Yep. Make sure you're shooting at people and stuff. Make sure you're helping us out, because you don't gain any experience points if you're not helping. And because you're up there, the enemies are spawning weird and like being all over the place. If you were down here with us, they'd be more centralized. I guess. Yeah, man. Like you can bounce around and hit things and stuff. You just stay with us. all the enemies are running here anyway. That's basically water coming from him. He's a really tricked out looking Hydro. Yeah. He's looking pretty awesome. You can find loot in chests. Are you joining us, man? I'm looking forward to it.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the
You
enemy.
go to the right.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will
Between
appear
he
soon.
and I, we should be able to take this to 20 waves without a problem. Which is just super better for your experience, as long as you're doing stuff. No, you do not. Yeah, you gotta kill stuff. Now those guys are gonna shoot and kill you once we get into higher waves. Yeah, you'll wanna be in here with us. Anytime someone steps into this red ring, they're vulnerable and you can hurt them. If I can use bait, vulnerable anyway. Just make sure you're getting shots in and stuff. I'm marking mods on the map. So if you see something on your map or whatever, it's because I marked the mod Convulsion. A mod called Convulsion. The mods like improve your warframe and the weapons and stuff. Must have already picked it up. These weird containers, kind of circular.
Consider what I've learned in the skirmish. Come on!
Yeah. I like how you suck all that stuff with you. If you suck it all into a pile near us, it means we'll pick it up as we use it. Yeah. McDerby, yo. We're in Warframe. You are welcome to join us. Oh, it's rezzing them? That's good. Definitely don't want them rezzing. Yeah. Man, Jedi Master's doing great. He's got over 3,000 shield. That's awesome. Kill 150 enemies with blast damage. I'm on Xbox right now. Ah, poo. My best Warframe account is on PS4, but St. Midnight enticed me to play, so I am joining him on Xbox. I really gotta let these guys pile up. That's gonna get my little kill so many people with blast damage goal up quick. Also, my ability is murdering the crap out of these guys. I don't know if it got a power tweak or always like that. Oh, cool. That's all yours, you know. The loot is instanced, so that I'm not picking up all your ammunition and stuff like that. It's not like in yes. It's not like in Remnant. In Remnant, yeah. Yeah, you have to be sort of active and killing people or doing something or you don't get the experience point. Oh, what is my mastery rank? I don't even remember. It has literally been years since I've been on that account. But I was a guild leader for Wayland Bhutan. Actually, you can probably look up that guild if it hasn't been inactive in too long. I don't know if my other leader dude was still keeping it going. It's good what you're doing with that magnetize, because it's like it's got us in overshields. Whenever our shields are in purple, it's overshields. You'll be all right. There's plenty more of it out here. Your mastery rank 11. I think I was higher than that because I was into like all of the faction weapons and faction mods and stuff. Of course, they've changed a lot, so I don't know if you have to be a certain mastery rank for faction mods and stuff like that.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose
keep
to
going.
leave now or continue fighting? Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Be at 13, but I've been good with stuff. There should be good. I don't know, man. Should've. Don't turn a game into a job. You want to be a about the Kuga stuff, be about the Kuga stuff. Where'd you go? Alright, we got a mod laying over here. I just picked up, because holy crap. I've marked the mod. Not a big deal, mod. More endo for the endo throne. Trying to get the Kuba Brahma. I'm only vaguely familiar with that stuff, because like I said, I've been out of this. Even this one, it was like 410 days since I had last logged in and messed with this before today. So, I'm a little out of what some of that stuff was. But if you're after the Kuba Brahma, then be after the Kuba Brahma. Get to your mastery rank when you want to get to your mastery rank. This is a game. It's supposed to be fun. I just picked up another mod, but I can't tell where it was. Dope. I think 14 is when you started getting in faction mods and stuff, and that really does change how your function. I'm rocking New Loka right now. I remember they have a faction mod that you basically leech health off of enemies with your weapons. That's just passive, which is awesome. Especially playing the way I do. I like to turtle up and regenerate. That's how I work. 10 more people. Oh, it thresholds it at different times. It's just not recording every time. It's gonna. What? That's okay. But we can play tomorrow. We can play tomorrow. Keep trying. You mean like before 5 or something? Okay. Yeah. Keep in mind, yes, but at the same time, once we settle into this pattern, this means while you're streaming, I can set my stuff to be like viewing you, and it improves your stats. And then while I'm streaming, you can set your stuff to be viewing me, and it improves my stats. Oh, for the most part, you guys can. Wow, that Captain America outfit's great. I'm telling you, man, I wish Epic Games would make, like, or like a Marvel game or something. I really, really like the art style of Fortnite. Oh, that's a pity because that actually kind of excited me. Yeah, I think so. Because I dig education. I just gotta make sure I don't end up getting off track, like waxing philosophic. That's cool. Alright, we've gotten to the point where the enemies are surviving breaching my rift. If you're ever on PS4, hit me up. I'll be streaming in a bit. At 9. Okay. At 9 is when I get off of here. But, it seems like I should at least be able to pull you up. Give you some views. Lurk. I marked on the map too. There's a thief's wit over here. Make sure you're looking around and looking for the things that I'm marking. Oh, gotcha. I mean, you can probably still find it, right? Wave cleared. Are there? Where are you at? No, I must have marked them or whatever already, yeah, he hit the edge with speed. That's awesome. Or is that just where he landed? Or I don't know. It's not about, like, being a primary contributor. Just make sure you're trying to help out. The game will recognize that. The game will pay you. You're good. If he's running and getting stuff, if he's beating people up, if he's magnetizing them, whatever, it'll pay him with the experience points, and he'll be able to enhance his abilities. Also, some of these quests and stuff are going to get you different warframes to use too. Ones that you may or may not like better or whatever.
Or continue fighting. Keep fighting.
We're going to go to 20,
opportunity
and
to extract
then
will appear soon.
we'll see. We'll see how our Jedi friend feels. We'll see what Saint says. Because we're this late in, he would be able to join in. So I want to make sure that we can catch up to Saint. And if you stay in this red thing and beat people up, they're softer. They're like easier to beat up in here. On account of rift supremacy. I really, really enjoy the mechanics of Limbo. Always have. Got another mod out here. I marked it already. Oh, it was a glass dude. Alright, we got some guys dropping in. You have to keep hitting people with magnetize. And whenever it breaks a shield, if I was reading right, or remember, whenever it breaks a shield, it gives you overshield, or when people affected by magnetize die, it gives you overshield. I don't remember. We're doing well. Oh, you don't get how this works. The enemy strength tends to get like exponential. And we're like super protected because both he and I have these area of effect things going on. But the minute these guys start spawning the enemies that like turn off your powers, that's it. We're done. We're not allowed to play anymore. Yeah, I mean, it turns off our powers. The only reason this thing is alive right now is because we're preventing these guys from shooting it. In the event we could not do that, that's it. Uh-oh. Ha! The enemies that turn off my powers are coming in. Awesome. Oh, God. Breathe. Just, it's constant. It's just like, oh yeah, I noticed you came in here to play Limbo. Never mind playing Limbo.
Whew. That was a close one.
I don't know. I just don't know. I know it turns off mine. It's kind of the whole point of playing Limbo. That's alright. I'll just invest in a dude who just doesn't rely on his powers. So far, no one's been able to turn off the gun. I don't know. The minute they introduce these guys that like don't let me play the Warframe I invested in, I no longer have fun. That'll change once I like invest in a Warframe who doesn't turn off. God, they did it again. See, Volt's probably pretty good for it. I know he has some powers that create some static stuff, like the electricity shield, but that's pretty circumstantial. Definitely not something I'm gonna like rely on. Maybe somebody's more passively tanky. I'll look into the Nidus quest. Maybe invest in Nidus. Probably. Especially since it seems to be custom. That's what they do. Pain. Gabriel, stop it, man. Probably. Yeah, when it says it's ready to play, it's lying. When it says it's ready to play, it's lying. You really do have to wait for it to download. Yep, there's some enemy running around here that's destroying my fire. Yep. I just highlighted that. They're important materials for building stuff.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Jedi Master wants to keep going.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your
I guess we're not
bravery.
doing too bad.
Attack us, and we'll counter.
That's kind of why I try to do what I do. That thing I just highlighted, that's a piece of a warframe. If you grab those, you can build the warframe. Oberon. He's a healer. You may or may not like it, that's fine. I was just saying it's there, it's an option. Mag. Yeah, it looks like it's blasted. No. Alright, I highlighted another mod. July 4th. Yeah, I believe so as well. No, it is not. Yeah, fireworks and stuff. Yeah, we're going. That's cool. They just try what they can. They haven't spent their formative years playing Fortnite. They don't know better. I'm afraid I'm going to require more context, man. A name? Aim training. Okay. We're doing pretty well. My stream's being a bit laggy. Yeah, if only your mom would do that password thing on your tablet, I could have had two. She said, hold on, and then shut me. We'll take care of it. I understand. Not that. Yay, modifier. Love these guys. They're my favorite. Well, come here and get on top of the cryopod. Alright. Oh. Holy crap. Oh my god. Another fire. Where'd he go? Something must have grabbed him. Oh, that. Stop messing with it, man. Oh, that's it. Fires suck. Yeah, right now. Do we have another ambulance out here?
Extraction is ready. unless you can handle more of the enemy. Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to get out of here.
Oh, sweet. Hind or hind, or whatever it is, just got a huge jump up. Why's it going up that far? Yeah, not only that, your bow's at level 30, and your 2 guns are almost max rank as well.
Only one for Tenno.
Because
Don't get
you
greedy.
weren't even participating, and rank 25 was a little bit rough to get to.
Show me your passage visa. Next. You. Visa now.
Hey, no.
What's this?
Yelling at him doesn't work, man.
Expired. Take a control. Prepare another confinement transport. Expired document. Next.
I guess I just get field run samples. Awesome. Say midnight. Why have you forsaken me? Barium split chamber. Fire. Was it fire and electricity that does explosion? I guess we'll find out. No, that's radiation. Oh. Yo.
Operator? Ordis wonders, what are you thinking about?
Gas. Is fire and ice explosion? Blast, yeah, it was. Okay. Did you give yourself your vitamins? Same here. I think she burns a candle upstairs or something. How lovely. Thank you, honey. Okay. Oh. Oh, is that it? In case of the fire, the inevitable fire. Yep. Uh-huh. Trying to hook up with St. Midnight now. He's rank 13. I don't even remember what rank I am. I'm gonna check that again. I am 7. Okay. And not ready for a mastery test. Oh no, the storm. Yeah, I know. I'd like for you to gather that up, please. Oh yeah, I have to go back to Limbo and figure out my abilities. Cast Weaver, Affinity, Damages hostiles while pushing enemies and allies out of Limbo's current plane of existence. Alright. Freeze rift-bound enemies while active. Rift Surge, Cataclysm, Rift Surge. Oh, can I not enter into the rift any? Can I not put myself in there? Dodge. Oh, dodge. To enter and exit the rift. I forgot about that.
Excellent armaments, operator. Please return covered in blood. Safe and sound.
Some people ask where they can send me gifts.
What was dodge again?
Some want to take me out to
That was it right there. Cool.
Was in love once with a man, face of an angel.
Communication.
Chainsaw.
Friends. Oh my god, get out of... Oh.
Against which we must be forever on guard. But damn,
Joy! Hey, come on, man. Yay! Oh, that's funny. It's so late. I once had a burst in Prime. Now, I finally partied up with Midnight. They are. It's just not shown on my screen up here. But I jump off here in 12 minutes, so hopefully we'll be able to hook up a little bit better in the future. Oh yeah, it definitely was. Oh. Man, I don't know if you hear me, but I wish I could, but I gotta get off here. I don't even have time to jump into anything else. I'll chat with you on I don't even remember how to properly leave this. No, I told this thing that I was switching my profile because it's one of the ways by which you can exit the game. So I will go and find. And thank you everyone for watching.